Hello, subscribers. This is yours truly, JBlue68, coming to you with another comic book haul. These books are late, but better late than never. I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please continue to do so. Like, share, and subscribe. Help me get to that 200 mark. And tap the notification bell on your way out. And I also have to say this video is intended for adults only. No children allowed whatsoever. All right, so let's get into this comic book haul. Some of these books you've probably already seen before on other pages, but this, of course, is JBlue68's page. So I hope that you will enjoy again this haul. Oh, excuse me. Let me get some of my drink some of my Jurassic juice here. Like my cup? All right, very good. All right, so here we go with Firepower. I think this is book number 1. This was a free comic book, actually, that came out about a week ago from Robert Kirkman, the writer of The Walking Dead, of course. And this is under Image Comics with some help from Chris Samnee, I believe. Also featuring Matt Wilson and Rust Wooten. All right, and I'm hearing a lot of rave reviews about this book. But the next book is the one I'm really excited about. As some of you may know who have followed my channel, that I am a huge Alien fan. Well, this is the original screenplay of the first Alien movie. Now, of course, you know they did the same thing for Aliens, which was a sequel directed by James Cameron under 20th Century Fox. Well, this is the first one, which was directed by Ridley Scott. And it features assistant writers and artists Cristiano Seixas and Guilherme Balbi. I don't want to slaughter those names there. This is under Dark Horse Comics, and as you may or may not know, the Alien franchise as well as Predator are now under under Disney. But for right now, I guess Dark Horse Comics still has the rights to publish these particular stories. And I like them much better under Dark Horse because they have no restrictions. So anyway, this is book 1 of, I think, a 4 or 5 part miniseries. Beautiful cover there, too. That is absolutely astounding. Then we get into our DC Comics here. Here's Death Metal Legends of the Dark Knights. I've also heard a lot about this particular book. In the Death Metal series, which has begun. And that's a very interesting cover there with the Batman who laughs. All right. Then after that, we have Batman: The Adventures Continues. Adventures Continue. And this, of course, is a takeoff series from the Batman animated series that came out in the 90s. That's a cool cover there, too. Definitely like that. Lacking that Batgirl. And I believe that is, what is his name? Deathstroke or something, and Robin. Cool cover there. And this is book number 3 of that series. Another cool series that I'm beginning to really like. This is the Ninja Vampire Tale Bleed Them Dry book number 2. This is from Vault Comics, and this book is created by Kozimi. And there's several other names here of people I don't really know who they are. But the first series I enjoyed. I can't wait to read book number 2. A lot of vampire books out, man. Now we get into our Marvel books. And this is the Empire Handbook number 1, which basically just explains what's going on in the Empire universe. And again, despite criticisms, I'm enjoying the story. I think it's very interesting, especially the last one. And I don't want to give away any secrets or anything like that, but I suggest you read it for yourself to see if you will enjoy it, because actually there's a little twist in this story. Several twists that are taking place in this story that I think will have repercussions on the Marvel Universe going forward, including some new character reveals or first appearances. And here is Empire number 4. Can't wait to read that. Again, read the book for yourself. You know, there are books I like and some I don't like, but I always still say read for yourself, because you may see something within the story that someone else may not. Then we have the X-Men, also part of the Empire series, and this is book number 2 of 4. Not to be confused with the main X-Men title written by Jonathan Hickman, and this is also written by Jonathan Hickman, but this is a separate series, again, directly tied into Empire itself. That's a lovely cover too. Ayanna Rasputin, also known as Magic. And then we have the Fantastic Four, book number 22, also part of the Empire series. And it looks like we have Ghost Rider on the cover there, and Spider-Man, and several other characters from the Empire series. And then Mr. Phantom X, book number 1. This is a one-shot written by Jonathan Hickman. Giant-sized Phantom X. Can't wait to see this character eventually in the MCU or either on Disney+. That is a very cool cover, man. I love that. Then we get into Doctor Strange, The Surgeon Supreme, book number 6, written by Mark Waid, Kev Walker, Java Tartaglia are also contributors to this story. I'm liking the story so far. It's a slow burn, but it is good. And then Iron Man 2020, a series that I don't know if it should ever have really been done, but this is the last book of this series. It was supposed to have extended beyond book number 5, but I think fans were complaining that they didn't really like the story or see the sense of the story. But I do know a new Iron Man story is supposed to be starting pretty soon this fall. I'm not dogging the book, I'm just saying, you know. All right, so this is the end of this series, Iron Man 2020. And then IDW, we get into Star Wars, The Clone Wars Battle Tales, book number, this is number 2, should be number 3. What in the world is going on here? Oh boy, I'm about to get with my comic book retailer. All right, let's keep it moving. Then we get into Horizon Zero Dawn. This was also a free comic that came out last week or a week ago, I believe, and this is the official continuance of that series, book number 1 under Titan Comics. And again, once again, an astounding cover. Really loving that artwork there. Beautiful. It's by Ann Toole, Ann Molina, Brian Valenza, and Jim Campbell. All right. And there's more than one cover. This is cover A. And then we get into our free comics here. This is Invincible, number 1 under Image Comics again. Coming soon to Prime Video. That's Amazon Prime, by the way. So that's going to be interesting. I'll look forward to watching this particular series. I'm assuming it's going to be animated or live action. I don't know. And then here's another book from the Horizon Dawn series under Titan Comics. So they gave me 2 different covers. Oh, isn't that cool? Interesting. Nice covers. And then one of my favorite series, I'm really digging this. I did a video special on it actually about 3 weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago. The Goddamned. This is book number 2 of The Virgin Brides, written by Jason Aaron. R.M. Guerra and Giulia Brusco are contributors. This is book number 2 of that series. Can't wait to read this. Very good series. This is for adults only. And that's it. Back to Firepower. I hope that you've enjoyed this haul. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. Help me to get to that 200 mark. If you are feeling any kind of way, if you're feeling down, depressed, down and out, read a comic book. And again, there are free comic books that are being offered at your comic book store. But I also still encourage you, when you go to your comic book store, please support them and buy a comic book for yourself. It doesn't have to be this many books. It could be just 1 or 2. Read them and take yourself out of reality just for a moment. Get out of the digital world, out of Facebook and off of social media, and read a book, especially a comic book. You will find yourself immersed in a world of fantasy, science fiction, and unreality that will definitely charm the brain. All right? So that's it. That's all, y'all.